Hey guys, it's Matt from Total MTG here, and today we are cracking some packs. We have a lovely booster box of Battle for Zendikar, so I'm very excited about opening this pack, and hopefully we pull some of those lovely gems, the old full art foil expedition lands, Flooded Strand, Misty Rainforest, Polluted Delta, anything like that, but I'll be happy with any of them. But obviously they're very hard to get. But I'm sure we're going to pull some lovely cards. So let's get cracking. And let's hopefully pull some nice gems. So here's the lovely packs. Going to put that to the side. We'll start with one pile. And another pile. And another pile. Right, so I'm probably just going to whiz through the commons and uncommons because we're just, I don't want to spend too long on the video, but we do want to crack them, and let's see if hopefully we pull some lovely cards. So pack one, let's hope it's lucky. Start us off well. Here we go. So like I say, I'm going to whiz through the commons. We've got Sky Spawner, Birth-In, nice Dispel, Carb Malice, Rush of Ice, Kozilek Sentinels. So, on to the uncommons. We have it infused with the elements. Hedron Archive, Core Entangulers, and the rare is an Ugin's Insight. Lets you scry X, where X is the highest covered mana across among permanents you control, then you get to draw 3 cards. So, maybe seen in the control decks, not too sure, but it's quite a sweet card. We get a lovely Full Art Mountain, and an Eldrazi token. So, let's get on to the second pack. See how quick I can crack these packs. So, we go through Boneslinter, Patrol, Crawler, Stone Fury. On to the uncommons. Here we go. I've got a Cryptic Cruiser, Hagra Sharpshooter, Titania's Presence, which isn't, it's not too bad card. Additional cost to cast Titania's Presence, you reveal a colourless creature card from your hand. And you get to exile target creature with power less than that. And we get a legendary Merfolk. So we get a Noyan Dar Royal Shaper. When you've cast an instant source spell, you may put 3 1/1 counters on a land you control. That land becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with haste. It's still a land. So not too bad. So we get a Forest and a Core Alley. So, on to the third pack. So, got a token at the back. Obviously lets you see the tokens on the back. There's no way of sort of hiding this. Maybe I can open them a different way, but we'll see in a minute. So, Elemental, one of the new Loud Cascade, Drone, Tandem Tactics, Ballista Pod, Outnumber. So here we go, on to the uncommons. Crumble to Dust. We have a Deathless Behemoth, an Acrone Stonewalker, and the rare is one of the new lands, Alley Encampment. Good if you're going to build an allied deck. And we get a Mountain and an Octopus. So, on to the next pack. Here we go. Struggling a bit there. Right. So, Clutch of Currents, Silent Skimmer, Hedron Blade, Dispel, Swarm Surge, Seek the Wilds. So, on to the uncommons. Grip of Desolation, exile target creature and target land, but it's quite expensive, it does cost 6. Windrider Patrol, Seren Steward, 2/2 for 2, not too bad. And we get a Radiant Flames, cost 3. Deals X damage to each creature where X is the number of colour manas cost to cast Radiant Flames. And we get a lovely Plains. Not the 4 we're looking for, but it's a Malakar Familiar. 2/1 for 3, Flying Death Touch. Not too bad. And we get a Skion token. So, whizzing through. So let me know in the comments, guys, if you've had any luck on your pulls. If you pulled any expeditions. Had a few lucky ones in my local game store, Promethean Games. We've had quite a few lucky guys pull some there. Feral Thicket, Anticipate's back in. Go to the uncommons. Right, here we go. So we have a Retreat to Coral Helm. It's the blue enchantment. There's one of every colour, I think, of that. Hedron Archive, Catacomb Sifter, and the rare. Oh, we get a nice land. Shambling Vent. It's the blue-black one. Comes in tapped. Pay 3. It becomes a 2/3 white-black elemental. So that's pretty sweet. And we get a Swamp and another Eldrazi token. So guys, with the rotation, what sort of decks are you going to build in? That'd be a good thing as well to leave in the comments. You know, maybe leave some deck lists, see what you guys are playing, because I've not really looked at the set too much at the moment, so I don't know which way I'm going to go. I'm attempting to probably build some kind of control deck, but we'll have to see. Don't know if control will be good in this format, but it suits my style of play, so I'm going to go with that to start with anyway. Right, so we go to Rising Miasma. All creatures get -2/2/2 to end of turn. Tide Drifter, Slab Hammer, and the rare. Oh, that's not too bad. Oran Reef Hydra, big Hydra, 5/5. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under control, put a 1/1 counter on it. If the land is a forest, you put 2 on there. We get a nice island, and we get a Core Alley token this time. So that's pretty sweet. So on to the next pack. So many packs to open in the boost box. I love it. So there's a little Night Alley token there. So Spell Shrivel. I mean, I thought this was better than I was, but maybe it's not too good. Counter Spell and Cold Plays 4. Dust cost 3. Not really as good as Dissolves or anything like that. So we're going to have to, control players are going to have to find new ways to counter spells. Clash of Wills maybe. So now we get the red enchantment. Deathless Behemoth, Ulamog's Despoiler, and the rare. We get another land. Sanctum of Ugin, attacks for 1 mana pool. Whenever you cast a colourless creature spell with coverage on 7 or greater, you may sacrifice it. If you do, search your library for a colourless creature card, reveal it, and put it in your hand. So nice land. And we get a nice full art Swamp and the Alley token. So on to the next patch. Still no Expedition. We're looking for it. We've got lots of land so far, but not the lands we want. So here we go. Another Anticipate, Thicket. Get to the uncommons. Here we go. So we have 4/1 of Slaughter. Cost of red and black. It's 3/2 for 2 colours. Target creature gains hasten to end. You have to pay 1 target colourless creature. It's not too bad. Honor the Rising. Herald of Kozilek. And the rare. Oh, we get a lovely Planeswalker, guys. We get Gideon Alley of Zendikar. Our first mythic. So we're very happy with that. And we get a forest and a plant token. So we've hit our first mythic, guys. Woo! Lovely Planeswalker. So, on to the next packs. Here we go. I would really like an Omnipolis Planeswalker if I could pull one. I'd be very happy with that. But we'll settle for the Ola at the moment. So, on to the uncommons. Here we go. So we have a Unified Front. Retreat to Valakor, another one of the Red's enchantments. Adverse Conditions. And the rare. We get Allied Hedron Network. Cost 4 as an artifact. When it enters the battlefield, exile all creatures with power 5 or greater until this leaves the battlefield. So yeah, pretty sweet card. Not too bad. Get one of those lovely planes. And that. So we've nearly done our first pile, guys. Like I say, I'm whizzing through, trying to crack some packs. Here we go. Mist Intruder. Infiltrator, Sandstone Bridge, Complete Disregard. Onto the uncommons, Tardura Warcaller. Brood Monitor. Get the white enchantment, Retreat to Area. And the rare, Gruesome Slaughter. So it costs 6, until its end. Colours creature control gain. This creature's all damage equal to its power. So yeah, pretty sweet. We get a Swamp. Oh, and we get a foil Sheer Drop. And a nice little elemental token. So, On to our next pack. What do you think is the best card in the set, guys? Obviously, excluding the Expedition lands, which card do you think will be, you know, the most popular? Let us know in the comments below as well. Right, here we go. Uncommons. Angel of Renewal. Ulamog's Nullifier. It's got Flash, Flying, 2/3, costs 4. Enters the battlefield. You may put 2 cards your opponent owns from exile into his graveyard if you do counter target spell. So yeah, not too bad. Pathway Arrows. And the rare, we get a Defiant Bloodlord. 4/5 for 7. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. EDH card, I'd say. That's about it. We get a Mountain and an Eldrazi Skion. So, on to the second pile. Still need to pull some lovely money cards, would be nice. And if we're lucky, that Expedition land. But you just do not know. Here we go. Altar's Reap. Mortuary Mire. That was Seek the Wilds. So here we go. Retreat to Hagra. It's a Blackie enchantment. Processor Assault. Additional cast of cost. Put a card an opponent owns from exile into that player's graveyard, and it deals 5 damage to target creature. So good, but situational. Catacomb Sifter. And the rare is Wasteland Strangler. Cost 3. Colour is the card has no colour. It's a 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, you may put a card an opponent owns exile into the player's graveyard. Give a card creature -3/-3. So we get a lovely plains, and we get an elemental token this time. So on to our next pack. Is there an expedition in this? Come on. We know they're very hard to get. I think I was told it's like getting a foil mythic. But you never know. We might be lucky. So we have a Coastal Discovery. Draw 2 cards for 4. Also got Awaken. Skyrider Elf. Spawn in Bed. And the rare. Oh, we get a nice land. Prairie Stream. Enters the battlefield tapped. Unless you call 2 or more basic lands. In the nice colours that I want as well. Because I'm going to do Esper. So Prairie Stream is very nice. And we get a Plains. So here we go. Need that new counter spell. I'd like to draw one of them as well. Assassin, Invoker, Ballista Pod. So here we go. We have a turn against. Gain control of target creature end of turn. Untap it, gain haste. Costs 5 though. Instant speed. Ununified Front. Retreat to Kazandu. And the rare, we have a Drowner of Hope. Costs 6. It's a 5/5. When it enters the battlefield, put 2 colours Skion creatures in. They have sacrificed that 1 mana. Sacrifice a Skion tap target creature. And we get a Mountain. And one of the Skions. We've got a lot of Skions. We're getting a lot of Skions. So, into the next pack. Here we go. So we start with an Oracle of Dust, Healer, Cronk Guide, Drone, Aggression, the Plummet's Bag. So here we go. So we have a Molten Nursery, Fire Mantle Mage, another Herald of Kozilek, and our rare is Gruuldraz Overseer, 3/4, cost 6. Has landfall. When land enters, creature card get +1 naught. If it's a swamp, they get +2 +0. And we have a nice island. Oh, it's getting excited there, guys. But it's a Sylvan Scrying foil. Search your library for a land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So that'd be good for EDH. Pimp out the EDH with the foil, and we get one of the 5/5 dragons. On to our next pack. Oh, there's another big octopus. We just need the Kiora. So Sky and Cascade. Brilliant Spectrum. Doesn't feel like a foil pack, I must admit. So another Coastal Discovery. Bane of Balaged. Another Titan's Presence. And the rare Felidar Sovereign gets a nice reprint. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 40 more life, you win the game. So used in EDH a lot. And we get a nice forest and one of the octopuses. So it'd be nice to get a Kiora, something now. Right, here we go. Next pack, guys. Evolving Wilds. I think that's our first Evolving Wilds. So that's quite amazing. Thought I'd pull loads of them. So we get a non-foil Seven Scrying this time. Blighted Fen. Firemantle Mage. And the rare is Desolation Twin. Cost 10. When it enters, you put another 10/10. So you get two 10/10s for 10. Fair play to that. Get a nice plains. And we get another elemental token. So let's pile those cards up in there. Go down to these packs. We've still got a few chances there. We've still got a few packs. Hopefully pull some more sweet cards. So we start off with Oracle of Dust. Volcanic Upheaval, destroying land for 4. Right, here we go. So we get a Royal Spout. Put target creature on top of one's library. Costs 3. Vampiric Rites. Sky of Leopard. When a land enters the battlefield, it gets +1/1. So yeah, it's not too bad a card. Quite like the Sky of Leopard. And the rare is Guardian of Tazim. 3 and 2 blue. It's a 4/5. When a land enters the battlefield under control, tap target creature and opponent controls. If it's on, it doesn't untap. So, you know, could be a very good creature in a control deck. It's not, you know, it's got some good action there. And we get a forest. And for a change, we get a Skion. But none of these mythic lands. Where are they? So, could this be a lucky pack? Tandem Tactics. Here we go. Uncommon Time. Hedron Archive. Malika Familiar. Ruination Guide. And the rare. Oh, it's another mythic. We get Quarantine Field. Costs double X and 2 white. When it enters the battlefield, enters with X isolation counters. So, for each isolation counter, X up to 1 target non-land permanent until this leaves. So, yeah, it's pretty sweet. Maybe seeing in some control decks, maybe not. It might be too expensive, but it looks pretty sweet. And we get a lovely island. Oh, no token this time. What's all that about? No token. So, there's the token. We got a plant. We got a plant now. Right, come on. Ob Nicholas, where are you? Are you here? Whiz through. So, we have a Molten Nursery. A Royal's Retribution. Deals 5 damage divided you choose when any number of target attacking or blocking creatures. Instant, costs 5 though. A Blighted Gorge. And a rare Endless One. So it just costs X, and it comes with X/1/1 counters, 0/0. Could be as big as you want to make it, so pretty sweet. And we have a mountain. Oh, there is a foil, I think. Oh, we get a foil Fathom Feeder, so that's a very nice card. I've heard good things about this. Maybe used in Esper Control, something like that. It's a 1/1 for a blue and a black. Has Death Touch and Devoid, so this card has no colour. Has Ingest. When it deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles the top card of his library, and it also has pay 5, draw a card, each opponent exiles the top card. So that's a very nice foil there. Happy with that foil. So on to another pack. Here we go. Move some of this rubbish out of the way. So we go off with Misty. Oh, a second Evolving Wilds. Is there. Right. Oh, this could be it. This feels maybe like a nice little foil again, possibly. I'm not too sure. So we go a Bloodline Vampire. Ondu Rising. The rare. We get the slow what's it called? Can't remember the card off the top of my head now, but it's destroy target creature or planeswalker. Ruinous Path. Nice card. I do like this. Has Awaken as well. And we get a Swamp and a foil. Oh, we get a foil Forest. So not the expedition we were looking for, but a foil full art land is nothing to be sniffed at. And we get a Core Alley. Core Alley. Not too bad. So, on to the next pack. We're whizzing through these packs. Well, we're trying to anyway. Dispel, Outnumber, Touch of Void. So, here we go. Drana's Emissary. Another Deathless Behemoth. Zulaport Cutthroat. And the rare is another Mythic. Dragon Master Outcast. Cost 1 is a 1/1. At the beginning of your upkeep, you control 6 or more lands, but a 5/5 dragon. So, that's not too bad. And we get a nice island and a Skion. So, I think that's 3 mythics so far. If I'm not wrong, I'm not too sure. I think it's 3 mythics. So, Rush of Ice, Bone Splinters, Hero's Downfall was that card that I just couldn't remember what it was, guys. It just come to my head, so I thought so. You're probably all shouting it, saying Hero's Downfall. How could I forget it? It's only just rotated out, but hey. We're excited about these cards. So here we go. 2 lands. We get a Blight Contract, Spawning Bed, Ulamax Reclaimer, and our rare is it's the black-blue land, Sunken Hollow. When they enter taps, unless you call 2 more basic lands. So we're happy with that. We are getting a lot of lands. I wish for lands, but not quite the ones I want. But they will be suited for my decks for these colours. So I'm happy I'm pulling the old Esper colours. So, here we go. On to another pack. And onto the uncommon ones. Halimar Tycaller. Grip of Desolation. That's another one of the big costing target land of creature. Geopede. And we get a Serpentine Spike. Looks expensive at 7. Deals 2 damage to target creature, 3 damage and 4 damage. If a creature does damage, why? Exile it instead. And we get the mountain to go with it. And a Skion. So, we're on to our final pile, guys. So we got how many? We got 5, 8, 10, 12. 12 to go. Let's find some money. Come on. Oh, no token, it looks like. Right. Here we go. Whiz through Tandem Tactics, Clutch of Currents, here and Blade. On to the uncommons. So we have Roch Shambler, Pilgrim's Eye, nice card. Dampening Pulse, and the rare is a March from the Tomb. Return any number of target allied creature cards. We took them to 8 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Not too bad. We get a Swamp and no token. 11 to go. Ooh, Eldrazi, we've got the 10/10 token now for our other rare that we got. So we've got Dispel, Stravel, snapping there, Sure Strike. On to the uncommons now. So we get another Unified Front, a Vile Aggregate, Herald of Kozilek, and the rare is a Prism Array. So, cost 5. When it enters the battlefield with a crystal counter on it, for each colour mana cost spent, it remove a crystal counter from a tap target creature. Then you've got to play all the colours to scry 3. So we get Plains, and we got that Eldrazi token. So, on to the next pack. Hopefully get another Mythic would be nice. So we get a Thicket, Assassin, another Anticipate. Seek the Wards. So, Expedition, that's what we want. An Expedition Envoy is not. Brood Monitor. Firemantle Mage. And the rare. Oh, it's another Mythic. Part of Water Vows, the one that lets you take an extra turn, then you get to extravite it. Exile afterwards. Got Awaken for 6 and 3 to put 6 1/1 counters on the lands. We get a Forest, and we get a Foil Valakut Invoker. Not what we were looking for. Haven't hit many foils, I must admit. So, on to the next pack, not last pack. Sludge Crawler, Drone, Monstrous Earth. Here we go. Uncommons rushing through there. Infused with the elements. Carrier Thol. Breaker of the armies. And the rare. We get another Oran Reef Hydra. Another one of the Hydras, the 5/5s. Not too bad. Swamp. And we get an elemental token. So, we're wielding down these packs. Not many left to go. Oh, we got an emblem. So we got Gideon's emblem now, which is nice. So, Spell Shrivel, Drone, Savage Surge, Reproach, Stalwart. On to the uncommons. Here we go. Okay, so we have Adrana's Emiracy, Marassa Ranger, another Pilgrim's Eye, and we get Munda, one of the legendary creatures, Corelli Ambush Leader. It's a 3/4, has haste, it's got a lot of text there. When it enters the battlefield, you look at the top 4 cards of your library, reveal any number of ally cards, and then put those cards into in any order and the rest on the bottom. So it has to be for a allied deck, I would have thought. And we'll go crack on to the next pack. There is an allied token. Right, here we go. Anticipate, Thicket. Undo Champion, Outnumber. So here we go, on to the uncommons. We have Encircling Fissure. Retreat to Coral Helm. Retreat to Emeria. And the rare is we get another Noyandar Royal Shaper. So I think that's our second one of these. But there is a foil. We get another foil full art. Not the expedition we're looking for, but it's shiny. And it's quite nice. But it's not the expedition. So we're down to the last 6 packs, guys. There's the old Skion. So we go on to Stalker, Strider, Chandler, Plummet, and here we go. So Rot Shambler is what we have there. Blighted Woodland, Ulamog's Despoiler, and the rare. Oh, lovely card. We get an Undergrowth Champion. Another Mythic. So that's our 4th Mythic, so that's pretty good. Very good card, this one. If damage be dealt to Undergrowth Champion while it has a 1/1 counter on it, prevent that damage, remove a 1/1 counter. And when a land enters, put a 1/1 counter on it. Well, it enters it under your control, obviously. But yeah, very good card. Happy to get one of them. Swamp and a token. So we are down to the final 5. Come on. Here we go. Final 5. Let's move some of this rubbish out of the way. So we start off with a Nightwatch, Cub, Infiltrator, Bridge, Disregard, Charge, Drone. And here we go for the uncommons. So we have a Turn Against, Void Attendant, Core Entanglers, and the rare. We get a nice, another Shambling Vent, so it gives us a couple of them I think now. It turns into a 2/3 creature for 3, 1 and black and alert. So that's very good. Forest, and another Skion. So we've picked up a few lands out of this booster box so far, which is nice because they're all about 5, 6, 7 quid. So that, you know, that's pretty sweet. Looming Spiles, talking of lands. Whiz through these. Get to the uncommons. Right, here we go. So we have a Royal Spout, Skyrider Elf, Brood Monitor, and the rare. We get a Blight Herder, which is the 4/5 for 5. When you cast it, you may put 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard. Exile, put 3 of the tokens out, and then they sacrifice. And I think, oh, we got a foil. It is. We get another foil full art land, guys. So we're getting some lovely, you know, look at that sparkle, but it is not the expedition. But we're definitely getting some nice full art lands here, but not the ones that are worth the money. seal. Here we go. Final 3 packs. So, Sky Spawner, Reap, Medic, Griffin. On to the uncommons. So we have a Jadi Offshoot, Rolling Thunder, Blighted Gorge, and the rare is a Nissa's Renewal. Cost 6, it's quite expensive. Search your life for up to 3 basic lands. You put it into powerful tap, but you gain 7 life. So maybe an EDH card, possibly not. We get a plane and a token. So final 2 packs, guys, to find that expedition. Are we going to be lucky to find the foil mythics? If we got as many as we did Scions, we'd be sitting here, it'd be absolutely minted, but we're not getting them. So down to these, get to the uncommons. So we start off with Crumble to Dust, Grip of Desolation, Chasm Guide, and our rare is a Smothering Abomination. 4/3 flyer. Beginning your upkeep, sacrifice creature. When you sacrifice creature, draw a card. Cost 4. And we get a Mountain and a Scion. So guys, we have one final pack to go. Will it be lucky? Will it not be? Let's have a look. Right. So we start off with Demon's Grip, Rush of Ice, Infiltrator, another Assassin, Oracle Dust, Mantis, Blister Pod, Outnumber. Right, here we go for the final pack. Angel of Renewal, Claw, Bladewell, Marassa Ranger, and our final rare is a Brutal Expulsion. Costs 2 and a blue and a red. It's got the void. You choose 1 or both. Return target spell or creature to its owner's hand, or deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If the opponent will be put in the graveyard, exile it. No expedition, but we get a forest. Right, guys, that was our booster box of Battle for Zendikar. We got some nice cards, picked up some nice lands. No expedition lands. We got some nice foil in the full arts, but not the money cards we were looking for. Pulled one of the planeswalkers. Would have really liked the black one, the Ob Nicholas, what it was called. Didn't draw any of the counter spells either, which I was looking for. But I'll probably just be able to pick them up and trade them anyway. Possibly might do another booster, because I still think that there's so much value in this set at the moment. The cards have all zoomed up, and obviously the chance of trying to get expeditions, you can still pick these boosters up, boxes up, I've seen for £65–70, which is, you know, when you compare it to the fat packs now, because obviously you get the packs of lands, the fat packs have gone silly, up to 45 quid I've seen them for, so they're silly price at the moment. I'd rather get another booster box, but I might do. I might see, you know, see what I've got when I've sorted out these cards. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of me cracking all these packs. Please leave a like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers, guys.